All right, how about now? Is it working now? Oh, I see it going up now. There it is. Hey, everybody. Sorry, my computer is in disarray at the moment. It's sick. It needs help. It has problems right now. Yes, I do live. Hey, Mason. Good to see you, Nurgle. Good to see you, Pug. Good to see you, Azure. Learn something nerdy, but I cannot realize it's in front of me the whole time. You know the hand pulse missile launcher has a charge shot. Same as the shield missiles in Gundam. Hey. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it's kind of true. Hey, Renky. Hey, documentation. 1000. Good to see you all. All right. Well, I have my CPU's up here on my other screen, so I'm watching it to see how it does. It's funny, only running OBS, a Brave window, a chat window. It's like 60%. Like my computer is sick and dying, so that's why I ordered new parts. So we're good. Part of the reason I wanted to do this little stream here, you see at the bottom of the screen here where it says "You all are awesome." So put a little post out a couple days ago talking about my computer having issues. They saying, "Hey, quad bunker." I don't know. About to find out here in a minute. And so, hey Raven, good to see you. So, anyway, I put a post out basically saying, "Hey, you know, let's just to make you aware, I'm having some computer issues. Probably no new videos or streams for me this week. I already had the other video done, thankfully, ahead of time. The Hello Fresh build highlights. Spent like 2 nights, like 4 to 5 hours a night for 2 nights, putting my computer through all of its paces. For those who don't know, my day job, I do IT for a living, so I knew how to check everything. And long story short, after all the checking stuff, I thought maybe it was just an overheating issue. So I did all the things I could to put through some stress. I have some programs I can load into the boot and even boot outside of Windows and do some stress testing outside of Windows. And my CPU, my heat temperature gauge never went above 90, which once you get to the 100 range starts being a problem. Never got above 90, and it was still crashing when CPU got to 100% load. So my CPU is only, you know, my CPU is not that old. It's old, not that old. So it should it was an i7 9700. So it came out in Q2 of 2019, I think is what it said. Yeah, Q2 2019. But I've actually only had it a little less than 4 years at this point. Yeah. So yeah, it shouldn't, even like right now, like just running OBS and Brave window, it should not be taking 60% of CPU. Yeah. So I did the whole thermal paste thing, you know, I took it off, I reseated it, you know, new stuff, cleaned the whole thing out. I even left the side of the case completely off, did a bunch of stuff, and yeah. I made a joke in my Discord earlier where I was running an Excel thing for work at home on my home computer, running a macro on it to get some things figured out for work, and it crashed. Now I was making a joke how Excel made my computer crash, but I know it wasn't Excel, it's just my computer being stupid. But I took out the RAM for a different RAM stick. I grabbed my backup power supply, my backup PSU, didn't matter. Everything I did all points to CPU having problems. It's unfortunate. But anyway, so I put the post and say I won't be anything new. Well, I got like 3 or 4 DMs of people saying like, "Hey, you know, can I help you out?" I'm like, "No, it's not a big deal." I was like, "I'll just order." It's like, I'm gonna try to keep the RAM I have and just get, you know, a motherboard and stuff. So it's just, yeah, it does run hot. You're right. No, I usually keep it fairly cool because I have pretty good cooling in the case. Like I have a very good throughput on it. I have 3 front fans that pull in intake air, and I have 5 exhaust fans coming out the back to pull air out of 3 different areas of the back. So it usually stays pretty cool usually. And actually where I sit in the house is like the coldest place in the whole house, so it's pretty good usually. Yeah, abandoned Intel a long time ago, been rocking my thread. Yeah, I thought about going to AMD. It's both, Raven. I have both. I have an AIO and also a bunch of fans of the case itself. It's a bunch. I had problems with my computer overheating years and years ago and it frying my computer. I'm very conscious of that now. So, anyways. Yeah. Yeah, practicing stun and whack my old PC. Yeah, basically. Yeah, so basically my computer is like so yeah, it didn't seem like it was overheating. It really doesn't. I never got above 90 Celsius. I never got above that point. So I really don't think it was a heat issue.
Got your back, buddy.
Yo. Yeah, boy. I don't think you even chatted in the chat yet. Did you just walk in and donate? Is that what you just did? Is that what I just watched happen? I don't see you in my chat list. I see. Okay, let me finish my story, people. As I was saying. Yeah, VRM, yeah, I thought the same thing too. So I remember this memory test also. Thought maybe one of the slots could have been bad. Like I said, I spent hours on this at this point. Anyways, man, that really threw me off. Thanks, you boy. That's beyond generous. That's crazy. Thank you. So I put the post out saying, well, I'm gonna make a new video for or stream for about a week or so here. But I have process Lasso running in the background right now to keep my CPU under a certain amount, so it doesn't worry about having issues tonight. I'm hoping just chatting and being on Brave shouldn't cause problems. And I had a bunch of people DM me, want to know if they could help out. I said, no, it's not necessary. It's not a big deal. Like all this stuff, like, you know, like, no, dude, really seriously, I want to help so bad. Like, what can I do? It's like, well, you can, what? It's like, fine. So I DM code people, like, if they really want to. Like, the Stream Elements thing takes very little money out of it, and so does Patreon. I said, here's your options. I did stream tips at first, but apparently people who weren't based in the United States had a hard time tipping on it. So I did the Patreon route for a couple people for them, and I didn't want to say, it's like, okay, fine. So people kept DMing me. I'm like, fine, I'm not gonna DM anymore. I'm just gonna put a post out there. I'm gonna post out there on my Discord and, you know, on YouTube and on Twitter. I'm like, hey, like, I'm not comfortable. I'm not asking you to send money. Please don't feel obligated in any way, shape, or form to send money. Don't do it. Like, this is only if you really insist on helping. It's like, I'll be fine. This is what I was saying. But I was tired of DMing people over and over again saying, it's okay, I don't need it, it's fine. It's okay, I don't need it, it's fine. And so I go to bed last night, wake up this morning, and now with your boys' donation, I'm done. Like, everything I bought is paid for. Like, all the replacement parts for the new motherboard and CPU and stuff, it's all been paid for now. As of that donation, it's paid for. Like, there's no more. It covers the cost completely. So what I ended up getting, I didn't want to spend too much, so because I'm more frugal, and I also realized going too high end is not worth it for a lot of stuff, because you end up just wasting money and drawing more power and overheating. I got an i12 700K. Newegg had a crazy deal on it, where if you got that particular model, you got like $94 off a combination with a motherboard. and I found a motherboard that did exactly what I wanted for $94. So so that basically made the motherboard free at that point. And so with the memory and stuff, I was going to originally keep original memory, but I realized with the upgrades and this, I actually didn't realize I had less slots for RAM than I had before, so I had to upgrade the RAM too. I ordered some things that get it going, and yeah, it's just, they're upgrades, but I said I tried to be frugal with the money people were giving me, because I really appreciate it, because I did this stream to say thank you, seriously, like legitimately thank you. Like, you all are insane. Chang, I know you did some, which, even though I told you not to, I'm looking at you in the camera, Chang. I know you're in chatting. I told you not to. I already feeling, dude, you realize, you don't know how indebted I feel to you, man. So I'm gonna, since you're in chat where we're talking, I'm gonna publicly praise you. This is what you get for doing this. Chang has been a friend for years now. Met him through 4th and 5th gen over on Armor Core Online, and hit it off pretty early on. Very level-headed person, mod and admin and stuff. We kind of helped keep AC, then it became Mechaverse later, and he went on after ACO kind of went defunct. We made our own thing with Armor Core Legacy. He established ties and relationships with Bandai Namco, and to kind of had some space with it. Did some events, there was social media things with them. And to kind of get used to community event oriented things to kind of get some community support, because those on the western side of the world, Armor Core has not gotten a whole lot of not a whole lot in the ways of support as far as Armor Core goes. It's mostly been almost like completely isolated to Japan for support from developers and publishers. So Bang was trying to change that, and I think when it came to Armor Core 6, that definitely has changed, especially when they gave me that life-changing conversation about going in July to the preview event to go play a preview build Armor Core 6 for pressers and creators. I'm like, I felt really, I don't know about you, Chang, but I felt really out of place at that there. Like, all these like people who have like millions of like followers and subscribers and stuff, and like, here's little old me with my 400. And now they said, granted, we have been OGs, so to speak, OGs in the community space for Armor Core for over a decade. So I realized it was us. We were the inside fan base people. We were the fan base insiders, which is what they wanted, and it made sense. And honestly, a lot of people said one of the most common things I saw, especially for the PvP showcase event they invited us back for, was the fact they said they appreciated that the people watching it thought it was really cool that they brought me, Chang, and Zealous in for that PvP showcase event. As kind of an as a credit, or a it was a good PR move, so to speak, on Bandai's part to bring us in to be a part of that, because we're part of that community, like the roots of it. So anyways, and then I made that little video with the terrible audio quality because my mic was garbage and my computer was having issues even back then. And despite that horrible quality video, that went semi-viral, and from the semi-viral nature of it, it got me to 2K subs pretty quickly on YouTube, and a month later grew to 3K, and then another month later grew to 4K, and next thing I know, I'm getting thousands of views on my videos out of nowhere, and suddenly I'm YouTube partner and Twitch affiliate, and then things just kind of snowballed. Discord community went from my Discord server that I made up. I literally set up my Discord community as a joke, not a joke, but as who wants to even talk to me, who even cares. And it went from literally, after the PvP showcase, it went from 3 people to 160 overnight. Like, I woke up the next morning with 1 million chat alerts, like, what's going on? And then this happens, and I'm like, okay. And I had to really put some work into the Discord server to make sure it was actually like functioning and actually engaging and fun to be a part of, and actually had like structured content in it, and not like just the Wild West of Discord. And I've gotten to meet a lot more people. I got a chance to communication with more people since then too. Mason being one of the awesome people I've got a chance to communicate with since then, which has been great. I was there in the chat also. All you out here, Raven. So, dudes, there's so many of you. Nurgle's been here a bunch too, and but supporting stuff. Like, you all, between the donations, the gifts, back at Christmas, this help with the thing, I know my wife feels much better that this isn't coming out of our pocket anymore. You guys basically made the stream possible again, which was amazing, because this is essentially my hobby now, and it's a hobby I love having. Oh, Mason, you know, I've been following your stuff on Twitter and your build stuff for years, man. Like, I just reached out to you on an off chance about getting the that model and stuff for my trophy and for my logo, and you were amazing with the because your work is stellar. So yeah, no, I've been following your stuff for years. And so then we're here, and now we have people just literally throwing money at me for my problems, even though I didn't ask for it, and that just shows how awesome you all are. Like, very genuine, very generous, very genuine. It feels like a family almost. Like I love this stuff. It's great. So I never intended to get back into community building again, but that's kind of where I am. That's what happened. You know what? And I'm all for happy accidents. I love happy accidents. They're great. And this is what this has become. So, yeah. So we were saying thank you. So I thought I should be able to, on my current hardware, until the new stuff comes in Friday, handle a, well, should be able to handle a, just a chatting stream. At least I should be able to. So that would be fun to start off with, at least, and maybe we'll try some other stuff. Oh, by the way, those who don't know, tomorrow, I think either tomorrow at 1 or tomorrow at 5. I don't remember which one. I was looking at the schedule. They're actually doing right now. Awesome Games Done Quick. It's a charity stream for speedrunners. They're actually doing they're actually having a. Actually, let me look at that. I can look at that. Our speedrun. They're doing a speedrun of Armored Core 6. Oh, good. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, AC 6 at 5:50 p.m. CST. Oh, thank you, Mason. Appreciate you. Yep. They're running a speedrun of AC6. I think it's any percentage all mind run. I think it's the all mind ending, if I'm correct. It seems to be the most popular ending people run, is that one. At least that's the one I've seen the most times on speedrun.com. So thank you for that, Mason. Yeah. So my plan is to go back and watch that later with you all, kind of see how it goes. I think I already watched that one, technically the most active, or at least the current world record, a few weeks ago, which was fun to watch and see some new tech people pulled out. Of course, they had the double bunk. The double bunk was amazing. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna let's see what Armored Core Reddit is up to. I'm very curious. Would you survive? Would you win? The strongest ace. Oh, okay. I just realized what this was. That's a lot of bunks. That is a lot of bunks. I just realized that was a whole bunch of pile bunkers. That's a lot of pile bunkers. What in the world? Is that a triple? Hold up. Is that? No, that's just it flared out. Okay, I was gonna say that would be hilarious. That was a triple over there. So this guy's running bunk with back bunks. You know, if you can just bunk people in neutral that well, then yeah, more power to you. By the way, Sabbath, I see you loaded up there with that AC2 rifle. I saw it. I saw you. Saw you. Anyways, yeah, what do you think? Would you win? Probably. On paper, this sounds insane. Now, there's a lot of damage on this AC. There's a lot of damage on there, but you ain't winning. You're so depressed I couldn't do a melee. I wanted twin. Oh, dude, I know. Well, I could argue this might be the strongest that Melee's ever been in Armored Core. It might be the strongest Melee's ever been in Armored Core. Like they really upped the melee game in this one, I think. So that's probably why you can't. Just imagine the pulse blade. Oh no, forget the pulse blade. Imagine if you could have a hammer in both hands. That sounds, I just realized that's the most terrifying statement in Armored Core 6 history. Imagine if you could have the hammer on both hands. You know how much damage that would do? Oh, true. Dual daggers. Yeah, that'd be really fast. It'd be well, because the cooldown's so short, it'd be never ending. You can just keep going. Just stab, 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 stab. That's what you could do. That'd be ridiculous. Azure, secretly hope they implement a sniper type weapon having FCS long range. Yeah, I agree. The lack of long range sniper or kinetic options is a little annoying. I completely agree with you on that one. I also hope they do something like that. I think it's important. Yep. That's probably why they didn't do dual daggers. It sounds ridiculous. Why dual melee is not a thing. So my friend didn't okay, hold up. I think I'm gonna have to adjust this window. Give me more room. It was cutting it off before. Let me cut it in here a little bit. It actually shows the top of the conversation this time. It does not. Oh, come on. Go even smaller. Oh gosh, no, not that. No. Wrong one. Wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Problem, I'm worried about being too small for you guys. Maybe what I need to do is I need to go more up from the bottom. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go more from the bottom. There we go. If I was a smart streamer, that's what I would have done in the first place. Boy. Poor planning on my part. Alright, there we go. Hey, Viper. Yes, you just see quad bug. We're going through Reddit. Yes, quad bug. That sounds terrifying, doesn't it, Viper Dragoon? And welcome to the stream for the first time. I had to make it. Oh yeah, my PC, my new parts coming Friday, and as of your boys, his name's your boy on here on Twitch. Donation. All the parts are paid for. All of them. So please stop sending me money. Everyone who's thinking about doing it still, please stop. I gotta make a post after this. People stop sending it because everything's been paid for. But yeah, this is awesome. Oh no, I pressed the wrong. Yep, I pressed the wrong button. It's the Deadpool thing from UMVC 3. All right, I think this will fix the. There we go. Although that's too far on the left though. More left side. Less over here. There we go. That's better. Now I can read it. So my friend didn't realize he was fighting the characters. I was talking to him about what he didn't like about the story, and he says it was so impersonal. I didn't even get to see the people who were talking in the comms. I said that, yeah, it sucks we never got to the actual characters, but the actual fights against them were good, and they materially did stuff in the story. He looked at me dumbfounded. What are you talking about? There were only robots in the missions. Dude, those were the characters. He had to reevaluate his life after that. I love my dude, but how can you be so... What? What? There's dialogue in the missions. Is this bait, chat? Is this bait? I feel like this is bait. Like, I don't want to call this guy a liar, you know, own watercress, but like there's names attached to the NPCs and the ACs in the game. So like, Nightbot, stop it. There's no way he didn't realize the people he was playing against in the game were the people you would talk to in between missions and stuff too, right? Like, that's not possible. Is it? Do you believe this story, people? Do you guys believe this? Do you believe this? I'm not entirely sure I do. Am I gonna say it's impossible? No. I just don't. If I was shaking my magic 8-ball and asking it a question, I feel like the answer would be outcome unlikely. When you hire an innocent gamer as a military drone operator with the job of blowing things up instead of a recon, yeah, exactly. For a long time when I was young, I thought the ACs were remote control, basically. Yeah, I could actually see that more in the old games. I could. In the old games, I could see that being a potential because of how the audio cue works and things like that. Especially since you had, like, people keep coming back over and over again. So I could see that. But, in AC6, I don't see how you could ever... Like, the fact that they grit and they complain and they make screams when they die and stuff. Like, I'm gonna say doubt on this one. Impossible, no. I try to have a little more faith in humanity. Maybe that's wrong of me. Maybe that's stupid of me. Maybe I shouldn't have that much faith in humanity. I just don't think this no. A lot of upvotes though. It gets mine. This is funny. Do your best, Rusty. Got the Muslim dog back here. Pretty good. Do your best, Rusty. That's funny. That archivist is right. Okay, Pug, that's a good point. I talked about this to someone the other day, actually. Like, the fact that some people just keep coming back alive. Like, even, like, think about Rusty. Remember the quote-unquote ambush by Rusty down in the, heading down towards the city? And he, like, does the explosion thing and he ejects and he's gone. Like, how does ejection work in this game? Now, my theory, my personal theory, it's almost like a, dot hack or a sort of online scenario where your mind is literally jacked into the AC, which is why you're able to, like, you know, control it so well. And so by killing someone before they have a chance to eject or ejack out, so to speak, you basically make them brain dead at that point. That's kind of a theory I may or may not have in the world, the way AC6 works. That's kind of my thought process anyways. Because the way the escapes work in that game are very inconsistent. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? You think they actually are inside, or you think it's like a mind jack thing? What do you think? Because I really don't know. Plot armor? You know what? You're right, Mason. I might be thinking too hard about this. It might just be plot armor. That's a good point, actually. I didn't think about that before. That's a good point. It could just be plot armor. That is a good point. Yeah, that's probably true. That's why some die and some don't. That makes sense. But on the pilot, their finishing blow, nuke the cockpit or not? Yeah, maybe. Pull up. Bro disconnected to avoid losing to a preset build in a winner's rotate room. Oh. Shame for display. I agree. So, all right. So he runs terminal armor. So if his terminal armor gets popped and he's about to lose, he can quit out before he gets the loss. But here's what I understand though. Bro disconnected to avoid losing to a preset build in a winner's rotate room. That means this wasn't ranked. This was not ranked. He DC'd from losing from an open play lobby, a custom lobby. That's insane. Stream Elements, you're being too aggressive. Stop it. What are you saying here, Mason? I'm convinced that the parry blade Rusty took directly from the core, to the core from me. There was no way he could even remotely survive. So yeah, it's got to be plot armor. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I can. Guy played Break and all F4 too much. Yeah, maybe he's so used to all F4, he got a break play, went to a non-ranked lobby, and just like by habit did it. Excuse me, 1 second. Clear my throat, not on stream. Try to save your guys' ears. All right. S-rank achieved entirely with the Zaku 2. Pause you. Entirely with the Zaku. This, by the way, we're on the 8 Armor Core Discord, red under hot. S-rank achieved entirely on Zaku 2 cosplay build. Cool. So he's running dual scudder, the Zwan G, so he's swapping to it, and a shield. Okay. Kind of look at the Hello Fresh build there a little bit, except for the weapons. By the way, I think I made that Hello Fresh stream pretty entertaining. I made a highlights video of the wins and stuff. So, and also me reading one of the ad reads is Morgan Freeman's AI voice. So if you want some AC ridiculousness, watch that, because that build was 2,000 overburdened. So yeah, but this is cool. Good on them. This is definitely, I mean, the shield is kind of meta, but this is a very much non-meta build here. So good on them. I haven't had a chance to play since my computer started having problems last weekend. I am still at A1 for both. I think it's A1 for both, last I checked. So after the parts and stuff come in, although after the parts and stuff come in, my plan was to go right into ranked, but that might not happen. I might be doing something else fun and cool in Armored Core. And even doing it on stream with a fellow streamer. And that's all I'm gonna say. To me, it works out. My first new stream on Saturday could be something pretty cool. And if it works out, I'm really hoping it does, because it should be a ton of fun. So I'll leave you with that tease. I'm not supposed to say anything outside of something cool coming. That's literally the most I'm about to say. I'm allowed to say it's related to Armored Core and it's really cool. That's all I'm allowed to say. So something good should be coming, and you guys should enjoy. That should happen. Hopefully happen. My parts are supposed to be here on Friday, assuming they are. I'll get it installed that night. Everything tested and working and going that night, and then hopefully have time to get it ready to go by Saturday. But didn't expect much from this, but because of what people said about having excess energy, it took me to A. What? Aurora, Majestic, MLT4. That facade on the back? I can't tell what that is back there. Ooh, using the burst hand machine guns. I like it. And are those facades again? Or bubbles? Or we're following the lightweight guy. Okay. Bubbles. This guy is fast. Holy cow. Oh, it's LCB. Got it. Loop snake head. Blasted. Oh, it's not LCB. Not the right charge shot. He's doing a lot of damage to a tank with the burst hand machine gun things and the pulse. This is crazy. Hey, John Hard. Hey, Huey. That's pretty good. Like, that's a lot of damage output on a tank with those weapons. That's a little nutty. Dodge it, yeah. Good. Dodge the Auroras. Yeah, he has a lot of stagger too. That's true, Raven. Yeah, being tank is against kinetic. The pulse guns are doing a lot of work. Guys, laser cannon must have been on cooldowns. You didn't get to punish the laser. That's sad for him. He's gonna die here. Yep, that's it. Oh, pulse guns are on cooldown. Lucky tank. I'll tell you what, the pulse guns can't be doing that much because he is running those burst weapons. Those are kinetic. Nice. Well done. Kind of want to get this out of the way now. What are your thoughts about the current meta singles or threes, or what do you toy? What do you... Singles or threes, and what do you see coming from any patches? That's true, Raven. Current meta... I'll be honest with you, I don't think the meta is solved. I don't think it is. We're seeing more and more people bust out some more and more interesting stuff here and there, and finding ways to make different builds work. That the meta's kind of starting to spread out a little bit. You still have your standard, you still have your like your heavy takes with LCBs and laser cannons and stuff. You still have your uber lightweight missile kiters, you know, people call rats. You still have what called rat catchers or niters. You still have some of those too. But I kind of feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's there. I think you're going to see more. I think you're going to end up seeing more. I'm seeing some people bust out some new stuff that are doing really well with it against what people consider to be the meta. Of course, you have BVO still. There's also some variety. I saw a heavy BVO build that was interesting. It was BVO, but on heavy. It's... I think the current meta is a little unfortunate. I think it is partially because of netcode stuff. But I also think the current meta is honestly is a result of... It's the time to kill ratio. I feel like if we just had more AP or things did less damage, it wouldn't matter as much. I don't think... I think if stagger was a little less, had a little slower buildup, and either we did less damage or had more AP as a whole, I think it wouldn't matter as much. So in ones, I think it says in threes is interesting because threes, your build doesn't really matter that much in threes outside of just making sure you can consistently put out damage. Because in threes, what matters more than anything else is your ability to team up against a single AC and take it out. Like, teamwork is king in threes. Now, if you're running an uber lightweight build with like no damage output, you might be a liability to your teammates. But if you can stay alive and dodge and not die and do consistent stagger things against people so your teammates can clean up and do major damage kills on someone, there are meta in threes, like people doing like hand missiles and ear shots or like hand missiles and LCBs, or they're doing, you know, The new pulse hand missiles with, like, you know, ear shots or LCBs or something. Those are very common, as are Uber missile ratters with either ACTs or even coral missiles. Coral missiles starting to make a return in 3s now with missile boats and missile rats. But it's 3s is more about coordination than anything else. Yeah, as I was saying, blockchain. Yeah, I think stagger does need toned down. I agree. I think stagger as a mechanic is fine. I think it's a little too strong. I think if you tone down how fast you get staggered, and you make it more difficult to get staggered in the first place, and make it easier to de-stagger based on how you play, it would be better. But yeah, I think it's just a little too much at the moment. Buddy. I missed that alert. My window's behind all my alerts. What'd I miss? Yo, Ed, thanks for the $10 tip. Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much. Randall plus Tank League equals fun. You know, I haven't really done too much. That's actually another weapon I haven't done a whole lot with, is Terreno. I have not done a lot with Terreno. Like, I'm just now using Zims for the first time in 3s. Like, I've never used Zims in a build ever. I am just now starting to use Zims in 3s. Yeah, go from stun lock to kill. Exactly. Exactly. I think if TTK was not so insane, time to kill would not be so insane, I don't think it'd be as bad, personally. All right. Let's get this track. Pause this. Yeah, exactly. Aggression's the name of the game with shotguns. Anyone else found they are sleeping on the Javelin betas? Huh? The preview video for this weapon doesn't do it justice. Insane tracking and speed. Coming from an absurd angle and inability to dodge past it, it could easily do the explosion trail. Sometimes I've been in the last stretch of the close fight, just see them get domed from the side. A brief moment of wait, what just happened? Before I remember I launched the Javelin beta missile earlier. The absurd corkscrews it does, and when someone initially dodges it, my go-to shoulder package has been it. The ACT-1 smart missile for a while now, but it puts so much pressure on players. Yeah, Javelin beta is good. Like, Javelin beta's been actually, I'll be honest with you, Javelin beta's been being used for a while now on some people's builds. It's just people are just now starting to realize it. Like, it's been around for a while. Now, is it the best missile launcher? No. Is it... What's good about it is in conjunction with other weapon types that make you think about dodging them instead of the Javelin beta. The Javelin beta can kind of come in and just stagger you. That's what it's good for. Now, I see some people go Javelin beta crazy, and all they have is like double Javelin betas and other things, and I don't think that works as well. I think Javelin beta in conjunction with something else that keeps you occupied is actually a good combo. But if you're just counting on your Javelin betas to do all the work for you, it's not going to work. Kind of overrated? Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. Mason, I've been using that in Delivery Boy. Yes, Delivery Boy. I love the Delivery Boy. I love it so much. I wish it was better. I wish it was better in PvP. It's probably a good thing that it's not, because that would be ridiculous. But man, I love the Delivery Boy. I love the name. I love the aesthetic. I love how it fires. I love the effects when it hits. Like, the Delivery Boy is probably one of the most satisfying weapons to land in the game. I think I got 2 Delivery Boy kills with the 2 Delivery Boy kills with the HelloFresh AC, actually. Which cat is connecting on your side? What? What's going on, Mega? Oh yeah, it's a great punish if you can time it right, but yeah, it's nuts. Trainer with tanks. Yep. Incoming AE6s. Need to add a napalm type missile, hopefully vertical. Napalm missile could be cool. I could see it. Napalm missile could be really cool. You're not wrong. I like that. Napalm missile could be cool. I agree. Go ahead to bed. Hey, Pug, get a good night's sleep. All right. Have a good night. Get some good sleep. Enjoy. Yeah, so I don't usually have too much of a problem with javelin betas either. Not usually, but I have. There've been times where people who play it correctly are annoying. Howitzers, yes, howitzers. You want left only howitzers, Mason? Left only. Left only, like the history. Is that what you want? Left only howitzer. Is that what you want? You want the pew? You want that too, like the little sound it makes, the pew. Yeah, I agree. I miss house. The V in V1 Freud stands for violated 5 seconds. It would make napalm thrower obsolete, but I would like. Oh, the explosive thrower would still be fun to use though, because it's just fun to use. This launcher away a lot since missile them. Yeah, they would be. Yeah, theoretically they should be heavy. You're correct. Oh yeah, if you're an RJ especially, yeah, if you're an RJ mega, yeah, verticality is what kind of kills the javelin beta. So if you can be vertical and change your verticality, it makes that not work as well, not nearly as well. Did Twitch chat die? If you're on the Twitch side, let me know if you can still chat, because it's being weird. My bitrate shows it's green. Session still shows it's going. So is viewers going. So it says I'm connected. I'm gonna test out, see what it does. That showed up. Huh. Weird. Not sure why. Oh, thanks, Gabriel. Oh, hey, Gabriel. Welcome to the street. Welcome to chat. Yeah, as it is acting, just being looks weird on my side for some reason. All right. Anyways, V stands for violated. Here we go.
Crash out of the way.
Oh, midair bump. It's I like the choice of music too. Just jumps, midair bunks into double earshot. Oh, I could watch Freud die all day that way. Let's do it again. I like the thumbnail too, but I guess I'll die.
Let's get this trash out of the way.
Ooh. So much damage. Double Gatling and double ear shots. Okay. Still gonna die like right away. Oh, assault armor. Nice. I like the music change too. That's cool. The different vibes, the different music. Or optimize 5 seconds. Oh, that is faster because he's lighter with the Basho. Jeez. Violating Raven. Man, the midair bunks. You know what I bet, chat? I bet if this guy could have 6 bunks, he would. I bet if he had 6 pile bunkers as an option, if you saw earlier in the Reddit, I bet he would. I bet he'd go 6 pile bunker. I bet this person would. Oh man, can you imagine how insanely easy? Hey Gabriel, I saw you there. Thank you for chatting in there. Could you imagine how insanely easy some boss fights would be if you had 6 pile bunkers? I mean 4, sorry, 4 quad, 4 pile. Yeah, 6 would be more stupid, but 4 pile bunkers to use. Yeah, makes sense. You get on the generator, if you want what you want to go for verticality, it makes sense. Let's watch Freud die one more time.
Let's get this trash out of the way.
That's always good. So satisfying. What's this? If no one can fly as high as Rusty, then no one can stoop as low as Iguana. The fact they call him Iguana is just even worse for him. The fact this man sells the whole galaxy up for a 5th shot at killing you is absolutely hilarious. It's true. He was literally willing to sell out the entire all of existence, basically, just to get another chance at killing you. That is accurate. This shows why Iguazu is garbage. Ain't over till it's over. Post terminal armor comebacks always feel good. Okay. Speaking of Javelin betas, here you go. Rocking double moonlights on him. I like it. Oh wait, that's not javelins. Those are stun bombs? Oh my.
At 30%.
Sorry about that, Raven. I don't know what's going on. He's running double stun guns, double therapists. Wow. I fire bazooka into the building. Alright, Trouble Armor is popped. The other guy still has about 70% of his AP. Oh, just got one of the stuns just popped. Ooh, avoided the moonlight, avoided the majestic. Whoa, hold up. Hold up. He wins there, right? Hold up. That majestic landed, I think, there. Did you see that too? I think this guy was gifted a win by the netcode. Hey, Fire Smoke, good to see you. I'm pretty sure this dude was gifted a win by netcode. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, the other dodges were legit. Not only do you see the hit, you can hear it. Ready? Listen. Yeah, the meaning it hit. That's the hit confirmation sound that the Bat Bazooka makes when it hits. Yeah, nope. Netcode gifted him a win. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, he got gifted the win by the netcode. Yeah, Coral Shield completely blocks the stun weapons, makes them completely. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what the Coral Shield does. It's nuts against stun weapons. So Azure, let me ask you a question with that, right? With the missiles, I have also seen it, and it kind of makes sense because those of you in the chat may not be aware, the game has what's called attacker side and defender side registration for weapons. All missiles are defender side. So if you're attacking someone with missiles and on your screen looks like they hit, but if the other person receiving screen through the netcode magic as I like to call it, doesn't get any hits on their side, it doesn't count as for any damage. So for missiles, that makes sense. Like it sucks when it happens to you, but for missiles, it makes sense. This is a bazooka. This is the Majestic. As far as I am aware, unless that has changed and I am wrong, as far as I am aware, this weapon, both its shot and its proximity detonation, are considered attacker side. So even if the defender on their side looks like they dodged it, but they actually didn't, the attacker side would see it and that would happen. On his screen, the defender side screen, he got hit by that. I don't know any scenario where that means no damage. I don't know any scenario where this happens. Aside from extremely wonky netcode. The other guy's shield go down? My guess he had pulse armor, just never popped it. But am I wrong? Is this guy's AP just going down with nothing hitting him? Watch this guy's AP bar. Oh, it's from the therapist shot. That's why I just didn't register very well. Okay, good. I was gonna say, looks like the guy's AP bar was just magically going away. It was because of the therapist shot. It looks weird. Hey, Green Knight, you just get here? Did you see the bazooka shot that did not happen? That even though it totally did. Did you see that yet, Green Knight? Because you should see it if you haven't, because it's a little ridiculous. Watch this. All right, so his thermal armor's popped. Thermal armor's popped. And so any hit kills this guy. There's no way that's not a hit. The clip is sus. The shield went down a while when he gets hit by not only a bazooka round, but the Moonlight 2? Yeah, the attacker defender sighting. So unless I'm incorrect, you feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, Green Knight, but I'm pretty sure bazookas are considered attacker side. And this looks like it clear as day hit. You hear the sound effect, the effect goes off, but it's still on the screen. Like, I don't see how that's not within proximity of hitting him. And it does no damage. Oh, the Moonlight 2! You're right! Oh, I missed the moonlight shot. You're absolutely correct. Zuka hits there. First one. Okay. Oh. Oh. Hey, Mo. Congrats, man. Congrats on getting S and 3s. The grind is over for you. Unless you're one of those top 100 people. Like, you gonna go top 100, Mo? Gonna go for the top 100? Gonna make it happen? I understand. I get it. Yeah, but this looks, I don't know. Yeah, that bazooka shot totally hit. As does that. Yeah. Unless his net code dropped out majorly. Well, that's their loss then, Mole. That's what happens. I was just telling people in here earlier in chat, like with the meta in 3s, yeah, you want some major damage output, of course, but the real kicker for this is going to be coordination. Like the real meta in 3s is coordination. You can properly coordinate and get and isolate and kill ACs. That's the game. That's it. Yeah, it could be Green Knight. It does look weird though. Lore accurate white glint. I mean, it looks pretty good. Paint scheme's nice. Paint scheme's good. It has the blue in the back. That's nice. Nope. No longer lore accurate, Chad. He kicked. No longer lore accurate. The clip from PC. It doesn't show buttons, so I don't know. Let me go to the end screen. Cuts up for end screen too. I can't tell. Nope. I don't know. It doesn't say. But I will say this is no longer lore accurate because you kicked. White click doesn't kick. No longer lore accurate. Sorry. Well, armor would make sense, right, Clint? Yeah. Red shift. He's charging his laser. There he is. No, okay, I'm not sure what makes that lore accurate, but okay, sure. Quickly the game. Congrats. All Might fan art.
Shit.
Nail. No, that's during last mission. No ammo left. No ammo left. What? He has ammo in the thing right now. Excuse me, you have ammo. What do you mean no ammo? There's ammo right there. You have shots still in your weapons. What do you mean no ammo? What are you talking about? No ammo left. Well, I mean... his back weapons are purged. But his hand weapons still have ammo. When he kicks him... there's still 1 in this one and 4 in this one. Do I have that backwards? Oh yeah, they're out in hands. Oh. So their hand weapons ran out and their back weapons are what are left. But he still has ammo though. He still has ammo on his back weapons. And they're not on cooldown when he kicks him. I mean, it's cool getting S-Rank on this mission from that, because that's cool. Like, congrats on that, because that mission was annoying to S-Rank. Mistakes were made. It happens. Oh well. Arasaka AC, huh? Nice. Paint scheme is cool. It's well done. Bunch of custom emblems. All right. Cool. No ammo, has ammo, the plot thickens. Yep, exactly. No HUD stuff. Hey guys, we're watching a mecha anime now. A CG mecha anime. I have to admit that this actually does look pretty cinematic with no HUD. Yeah, DMC music, yeah, Devil May Cry music, you're not wrong. That's what it is. I tell you what, HUDless AC6 actually does look kind of cool. Oh, the transitions are sick. The transitions on this are sick. This is a well-edited video. All right, that's cool. Theater mode? Yeah, that would be sweet, Green. I agree. I agree. I forget, Raven. You're asking me to stretch my brain. I love the DMC series too, and I don't remember what that is. I know the theme when I hear it, but I don't remember I remember the name. All right, significant trouble. I don't know why, but every time I've replayed Coral Release, I've gotten S rank. I don't know what the criteria is because I finished it with tons of different states with completely different builds. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, when I got S rank, I did my S rank missions. I got S rank when I'm like, oh, this I'm like, this is the worst one I've had yet. S rank, like, okay, I'll take the free S rank. Thanks. Kind of how it went. Honestly, AC6 is, yeah, it's cinematic. A PvP match ended with the red shift versus laser blade. Simultaneous strike with the red and the blue. Oh, that sounds sick. That sounds sick, Trouble. That sounds awesome. No HUD tournament? Oh, man. Obviously, a hard lock would be required to even be possible in that mode. No HUD. Manual lock only, Green Knight. How about that? No HUD, Manual lock only. No soft lock, no hard lock. Yep, free aim, no HUD. Exactly. Oh man, that would be... It'd be just whiff punishes everywhere. Whiff punishes everywhere. Although it'd be a lot of missiles, probably. Probably just see a whole lot of missiles. Which would be a little bit unfortunate, given the nature of how we're trying to go for that kind of tournament. But yeah. Hey, Gato. Good to see you. Y'all are mad I'd watch that. Yeah. It is. I gotta say, it would look good. It would look good. Hey, Green Knight, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Laser cannon gets dunked on with the white glip build, no less. Yeah, probably a lot of great launchers too. You're not wrong. Please ban plasma missiles. Is that the white glint? So we got a larpster here. Smart use of the assault armor. Oh. This white glit's not lore accurate anymore either, he kicked. Close to stun though. If he gets stunned, he's gonna be in trouble because that's gonna be a lot of damage. Didn't happen. Shoutouts to GAO3 Solar Wind. Gotta be one of my favorite disposal enemies in terms of looks. Yeah, the aesthetic on that is pretty good. I agree. The aesthetic on that is pretty good. It's a pretty nice aesthetic. Tried my hand in improving the Grid 06 demo ACs and then more in line with manufacturers they were supposed to represent. Yes, Fox. I know you appreciate that one, Mason. I'm not surprised. I knew you'd appreciate this one. Yeah, I agree. It is nice. Yeah, that's yeah, GA. They are yeah, they like their big hunky blocky squarey metal pieces. You are not wrong. All right, so this is the Grid A6. Okay. We have the rad build. And the Arquebus build. I guess it's supposed to be Michigan? I guess. All right. Yeah. When you get so mad at the game, you don't even rage. You just stare at the screen like this. Yeah. I've been there on a few occasions when something makes sense. I'm there. I get it. Got a job for you, 621. Your target is Saluda Mercury, call sign Mercurian Witch. Where did they get this? Yeah, where did they get this picture of you, Mo? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Or a Guazu. That's true. Probably a Guazu's face after you killed him for the 5th time. Right here. That's his face at that point. Me after I crushed the hopes and dreams of the student pilot Armored Core. That poor student test pilot. That poor guy. Killed him so many times to farm money at the beginning of the game. Oh, we did. We farmed the student pilot so many times for money. So many times. Oh man. Yo dog, I heard you like other dangerous space corporations. Yep. When this happened during the Iceworm mission, a truly armored core, and then the hero and the villain are forced to typically team up against a greater evil. Yep. The Iceworm mission. Okay, let me chat. I did not like the Iceworm fight. The Iceworm fight is honestly probably my least favorite fight. Now, let me clarify. Specifically the fight. Cinematic, great. The aesthetic, great. The really dark, it was like a dark lit mission with the really bright reds, really cool looking aesthetic, like very artistic. The banter between the different corporations and them talking to you, amazing. Rusty giving everyone chills with the I won't miss speech, which everyone loves. All of that is amazing. I don't like fighting the Iceworm itself. It's my least favorite fight in the game. Like, I love everything else about that mission, except for actually fighting the Iceworm myself. Everything else fantastic on that mission. The fight itself is annoying. Yeah, it's right. Just don't miss. That's correct. G13, it never was. Me when Fry's Locksmith versus Raven's Nightfall, who would prevail in a one-on-one duel? I'm gonna give that one to Raven in this case, but yeah, I could be wrong. Oh yeah, Fire Smoke, that line, if you don't actually bring the stun needle launchers on the mission, oh man, yeah, that's hilarious. Your ability to ruin my field trips is uncanny. Yep, I remember that line. It's really good. All the little, like, for those who don't realize, there's actually a lot of voice lines in the game that require you to do specific things to trigger those things. It's like the person who found the fact that if you complete the whole game and start going through the All Mine playthrough, that's after you would have unlocked all the, but don't do any of the trainings, none of the training missions, like none of them, and go all the way through the game and beat all the stuff and be on the All Mine playthrough, and then start doing the training and then complete the training missions. Then it's like, wait, you've never completed the, what? How? Like, it's like All Mine just seems, why would you do it? Like, why would you do it now? Like, All Mine is so confused. All Mine's like, what were you doing? Why did you do this? So yeah, there's actually a lot of really funny hidden dialogues based on what you do. So, yep. There's a lot of cool hidden stuff in the game. I swear I remember the fight being harder than this. They're on PlayStation, okay? Hey, it's the white glint guy again. I'm not surprised yet. Direct hit adjustment on Ibis is insane. Like when Ibis is staggered, you take so much damage.
Keep it up, 61. Can't take much more of this.
Okay, yeah. He probably doesn't realize that he's probably fought Ibis so many times that it's just not the same. And you gotta think about it too, the first like few hours of playing Armored Core 6, you gotta get reused to the movement again. It's really different. It's really different. Stream elements, stop it. Seriously. I gotta adjust those timers again. They're being ridiculous. Buff Scudder, yep, exactly. If you really hate Auroras, consider using shield bonus effect for helping your stun gun and LCB tank matchups. Yeah. You're correct. Let's scudder and turner. Drones, double rifle, he has shield. There's like nothing happening on this mission. Like we're 23 seconds into this match and he's look at his health and stagger bar. Yeah. The Nineburger intro theme. Yeah. Oh, that was you're right. I haven't heard this in so long. I forgot that's what this was. I haven't touched Ninebreaker in over a decade. It's been a long time since I've touched Ninebreaker. Yeah, I'm with you, Maul. Even the Nebula's not hitting is weird. Ninebreaker playthrough time? Oh man, that sounds painful. The structure of that game is so different and unique with like all the VR training missions and stuff. It's not a traditional Armored Core in the slightest. So, I don't know. I'm not opposed to doing it. I don't know if that's anything I ever even considered, to be honest with you. I haven't done Ninebreaker in a long time. Which AC do you like testing builds against in the arena? AI does not match human opponent, but the AC you feel gives you the best sense of whether your build will work in ranked. None of them? I mean, the closest one I would think of is Volta. I think Volta's the only one I even see being somewhat worth a fight in the arena, in my opinion. None of the arena fights are that hard, in my opinion. I think hands down, this is the easiest arena in AC history. Like, not even, like, to me, not even equivocally close. Hey, Fire Smoke, thanks for the follow. Why is there two? There were two alerts. That was weird. Let me get rid of that extra overlay. What in the world was that doing? Anyways. This arena is hands down, like, if we're talking like in difficulty scale, right? Difficulty scale of the arena. This is last place in difficulty by like The number is so high, it's astronomical. Like, if I'm gonna pick this, I'm gonna pick a random AC because it's not necessarily true. If AC2's arena, AC2, and I can't do AC2 because Ares and those and some of those are garbage in AC2. Let's say AC3. AC4, 4 answer. Yeah, okay, Mason. Yeah, 4 answer. Yeah, okay. So let's say 4 answer. There you go. Let's say 4 answer previously was the easiest arena to do in Armored Core history up to that point, right? This arena is like 187 times easier than 4 answer. Like, this is so easy. This arena is very simple. Now, I was about to say, if you struggled against it, that's not a slight on you. All right, I'm going to assume if you struggled against it, this is probably, you're probably new to AC, which had a hard time with it. All right, that's fine. Oh, hey Mole. By the way, if you look at my playthrough of AC2, you know how I beat the AC2 arena? Grenade launcher arms. I used the heavy grenade launcher arms and just went toe to toe and beat them. It's also how I beat all the special hidden bosses in Another Age. Grenade launcher arms, that's it. Just 1-to-1, killed them. Just use the starter AC, you masochist, Mason. No thanks. Mason, if you actually did do that, you have a clip of that, do you have a clip you can share? I'll watch it right now. Of you beating like Ares and junk in AC2 with the starter AC. Sad. I would have liked to have seen it. I don't doubt you, Mason. I don't want to think about the pain that would have been using the starter AC to beat them. Ugh. Ugh. All right, I'll hold you to it. I want to watch it. I want to see that nonsense. That's something. No thanks. No. All right, see what they say. Cold Called and Volta, Snail, Michigan, Rusty, Air, Nightfall, Michigan, Volta. A lot of Volta. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of Volta. Oh my word. My ears. The next one started auto-playing. I personally like AC2. I know there's actually a pretty large contingent of AC fans that didn't like AC2 that much. But I'm also the opposite fan where I'm not a big fan of Another Age. Which some people think that's blasphemy for AC, but I am not a big fan of Another Age. I'm not. I find Another Age a little bit boring. The fact that the fact there's a complete lack of any kind of story structure kind of bothers me, and I feel like a lot of the missions are just too. The mission's great on me after a while. It's just too much. Like, I love the hidden boss fights at the end. The boss fights at the end are great. The recreation of the old bosses, those I love. Those are some of my favorite fights in all of AC. Are the recreated boss fights in Another Age. But playing through those missions themselves, oh man. It's just, the rest of it, I feel like it's too much work for the end goal, in my personal opinion. Like I said, everyone likes different things. But, Leos, why? Klein, why? All right, That does it. That's just me. But you're not. I don't think anyone's wrong or right for not liking different ACs for different reasons. I'm not a 4th gen or 5th gen hater like a lot of old gen people are. Yeah, I agree with you on that too, Mason. That does bum me out too. They don't have the proper amount of AP. That is true. That's kind of dumb. Well, I know, Raven. That's fine. It's just a lot of people did not like 4th gen for a reason. Like they didn't. I'm not sure that's a great thing to be sharing there, Chris, but welcome to the chat. And gone. Why is Twitch chat not letting me remove him? Why can I not delete message? There we go. There it is. I got it. It wasn't coming up. Like I'd like click his name like 3 times. It kept pinning him instead of, you know, removing him. That was weird. Anyways. Hey, Cog. Welcome to the chat. The first ever scene I played was 4 at a friend's place, but never actually got the game, but it stuck for me, especially the music. Yep. The music in 4 was pretty good. Classic Twitch not responsive UI. Yeah. Exactly. Anyways. Any advice for my current PvP build? He's running double sweet 16s and double cool quits. Did I delete yours? I'm sorry, Megan Raven. I did not mean to. Yeah, it was being really weird. It was being real weird. Double sweet 16s and double cool quits. I mean, sweet 16s are fine themselves, but the cool quits are kind of. Handguns are lackluster as a whole right now. Like, they're very lackluster. Like, I can't think of a good reason to use handguns over things like stuns, like the stun pistols, or even linear rifles potentially, even though a lot heavier. Like Curtis, for example. Curtis over Colquitt, probably, in my opinion. But I mean, my thing is with him, if you like him, play him. I've been telling people that from the beginning in Armored Core 6. If you like a build, if you like a style, if you like a weapon, just use it. I've been using the Wurger since patch 1, since the game first came out, and people are just now starting to get some use out of it. People are just now starting to use it in some builds. I've been using the Wurger since the beginning. I've always liked it. So just use what you like. You have more fun that way. And if you lose, you have more fun playing builds you enjoy playing. Armored Cores. I can't watch Transformers without thinking about Armored Core. You know? That is not inaccurate. That is not inaccurate. It's not. That is not inaccurate. Yeah. I don't know. Because he wanted to add captions. He wanted to add to the effect. Let's be clear. Vieto does not count as handgun. Okay, yes, you're not wrong, Huey. You're not wrong. Hey, Jeremiah. Fell in love with the Yule shield launcher purely because I love the look. Yeah, yeah. The shield launcher is one of those things too that just is such an odd weapon. But man, it is. I mean, you get some work. You do some stuff with that. It's kind of funny. He's got the bunk. Unicorn Kuro. With his front legs up is funny looking. Alright, cool little build here. I got my hands on the older games. As someone who's 100% on Armored Core 6, which one should I play first and which should my... Older games? Older? I love the plasma thrower. The guy whipped me through it. Yep. Yeah, I know, Mason. That's exactly what I thought, Mason. Like, older game. Exactly. Like, older games. But I mean, I get it. Verdict Day was like 12 years ago. I understand. I get it. Get it. But I mean, I got my hands on the previous gen games would be way better here. I think in order to get considered older, I feel like you got to go at least to Gen 3 for that one. That's how it feels to me anyways. Oh, Raven, thank you for shooting me with the AC-2 grenade launcher. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. I just got blown up by that thermonuclear explosion. That's how it feels. You're grenading the image. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate you. Yeah, Zing is right. Gosh, older games. Ugh. That's a rough one. So sad. Why is this under hot? 3 upvotes, no comments. So sad I can't put decals on Nye guns. Who else feels this way? Me. Of course, putting decals on your guns would be more fun. Why wouldn't it? More customization, the better. Ravens, I'll be seeing you soon. All mine going in there? Okay, I like it. Nice. Good job. I got it. I'm going to show you the new Arx G7. Calm breeze. Alright. Cool. Making this okay. Let me stop here for 1 second. I am still to this day fascinated with what people are capable of in the Emblem creators. Like, seriously. Like, seriously. Let me get a second. Let me look at chat here real quick. All right, speaking of ranks, I forgot to mention S rank singles. Is he got the 1280 players now? Wow. Yeah, Mason, that will be nice. I agree. But people have been doing this stuff with their emblems for forever. Like I will fully admit my emblem creating ability is awful in Armored Core's history. That's why for the longest time my logo was just the tetragrammaton symbol from the movie Equilibrium, because it was super easy to make and it represented my name, which is Cleric. It wasn't until AC6 I had someone else make me an emblem to use, which is my Jacko outline here, basically. But what I've seen people able to do in these emblem creators is crazy. If you look here, they're actually showing you what ones they're using for their emblem creation here. Wait, look at Baltius. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at this. Look at what they can do. I mean, look at this time lapse. Look at it. This is all done in game. Like they're even like highlights and shading and light glares and light shading, glistening in the eyes, forced perspective with the sizing. Like that's ridiculous. Look at that. Yeah, they added masking. Yeah, I agree. I know a lot of the emblem creators, when they saw masking was a thing, were like so excited. But this is insane. Insane. It's so good. AC Bloodhound. All right. They should add match style mechanics based on... Okay. They should add match style mechanic based on ping. I'm not a big MK1 fan, but a buddy of mine plays it, and their ranked match allow you to refuse and keep searching for if the ping of your match pairing isn't up to your standards. I lost the last 4 matches to kicks that I definitely dodged and melee attacks that were nowhere near me. A mechanic like the one MK1 would be super helpful. I wouldn't even mind waiting longer to get matches if it meant I'd be paired with someone who isn't skipping around the map like they're teleporting. Alright, first off, don't play on global. Just play in your region. I know it's going to be annoying, but you might get less matches, but do that first. That should solve most of your problems. Now, granted, I've had problems where I play people like only like a couple hours away from me. That I know them personally. And I've had some weird lag and netcode stuff, but for the most part, I've had plenty of good connections with people in this game. So, yeah, I like to play with everybody, but yeah, I mean, this bothers them that much. I mean, would this be a cool option? Sure, but I don't know. The netcode's the problem, not the ping. Despite what everyone may think, the problem isn't the ping, the problem is the code. Why you should be playing Armored Core 6. Nice remix. Oh, it's the same guy doing all the crazy transitions. It's the guy we did the cinematic version before. He did the cinematic with no HUD. Same guy. I can tell by the style. Well, that transition was cool. That's still sad. Dropped the ball on that one. Double assault armor. All right. Can. The reason why he's saying this, I bet there's a lot of people who complained about how AC6 wasn't fast enough or as fast as like 4 and 4 answer, for example. And so he's like showing off how fast you can be in speed and it works and stuff. I think that's basically what this is. But yeah, he is using a meta build, which makes it kind of funny. But that's cool enough. I like the idea. The transitions at first were cool, but now you're going to other split cuts. So the in-weapon transitions I thought were way better. Introducing AC Old Timer. I don't often post in Reddit, so apologies. Okay. My first AC build meant for aesthetics and flavor of mechanical performance, though that doesn't mean it doesn't try to squeeze out whatever can. This AC is inspired by a 3D render of the first gen AC. After being struck with a hard to explain concoction of sentiments eventually in my mind, a representative of the old gen era entirely, continuing the march across time, thus its name. The emblem is very simple, but I always draw blanks when this kind of things improve it. Also, it nods towards my first and favorite AC game. Hope you enjoy it. I have 1 or 2 other designs in my back pocket I could show off later. There's the front, there's the back, there's it in game, and there's the emblem. All right, here's the inspiration, right? This is the inspiration for the AC right there. Do you have this as your inspiration to this? Oh, yeah, I can see it. I could see it. I could. Well, it could fit the Kurosawa. It'd just be overweight. You could fit it, just be overweight. Do it for the aesthetics. Do it. I haven't run into much love for Double Trouble. Let's show how strong Basho Palba can be, but why not Basho Double Trouble? Easy. You can follow the chainsaw too easy. Chainsaw's not as reliable as Pile Bunker. Just isn't. Alba Arms? Yeah, I can see that too, Mason. Yeah, that would make sense too. Armored Decor. Yeah, Chainsaw Man. I like within PvP. Yeah, okay. So the problem is Chainsaw. Double Trouble, those don't know, Double Trouble was the chainsaw on Armored Core 6. You can fall out of it on accident. It's very inconsistent. There's plenty of times where people just fall out of the charge tech. Or the second hit. You just fall out. The vacuum on it isn't good enough to keep you in the hit. So people are going to go for the big bunk because it's more consistent. More forgiving. The chainsaw just doesn't have that sometimes. Sometimes it really messes up. When it works great. The bunk is better. Red Phasma, huh? Oh, BVO, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. And then run the double ACT build. Oscillator? Yeah, it's oscillator. That assault armor was weird timing. Okay. Mastering my AC. There's a little bit to go. Who is the most annoying but fun boss to fight? I'll go first. Balteus? Yeah. Oh, they Rat Knight build. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking too, Mole. But most annoying but fun boss to fight. How is Balteus annoying? It can be a bit much. It's like it can be like a, you know, it can feel like it's too much on the screen at once sometimes, but annoying is not. I would never describe Balteus as annoying. Even pre-nerf, I don't think Balteus was annoying. All of his moves are extremely telegraphed. Balteus's moves are very telegraphed. Like, you can see what Balteus is doing for a full 1 to 2 seconds before he does it, giving you ample time to respond accordingly. So I'm not sure what makes it annoying. Does he have a comment on the actual... Do this by Infinity Negative? Is he on here? No, he's not. I don't know. You agree with that? Making it the most annoying but fun boss fight? Juggernaut, if it's annoying but not fun. Yeah, I agree with you. The Juggernaut was not fun. Yeah, I agree with you. The Juggernaut's not fun. It's not fun, and it also is annoying. So I'd agree with that. Mason goes Ibis. Yeah, there's times where the Ibis fight is annoying. I agree with that. Yeah, I can see that, Mole, too, with the cannon shots. Yeah, I can see that. And if I had to pick a boss fight in AC6 that I find the most annoying but fun to fight. I'm going to try to narrow my scope here a little bit, because I don't want annoying to turn into frustrating. I don't want annoying to be turned into sad or depressing, or I'm annoyed I have to do this at all kind of thing. Like I don't want to do this. Like top most unwanted fights. That's not what this is. This is annoying, right? Most annoying fight, but enjoyable. I'm gonna have to give. It's a boss though. It's boss fight. It's not fight in the game. It's boss fight. I don't know. Does Michigan count? That whole fight. You know, yeah, that entire fight is annoying. It just never ends. You know what? If we count the eliminate the red guns mission in of itself as a boss fight, then I would give it to that. because that mission was annoying, but man, was it fun. Okay, maybe not boss, but mission. I'm gonna take a cop out here and take it. Yeah, I agree. The eliminate the red guns fight is fun because you blow things up. You're going around doing it, and you finally get the win. Is very satisfying. But that mission is annoying. There's so much junk. But man, is it fun too. So if I'm allowed to count the entire Limit Red Guns mission as a boss fight, then I do that one. That's what I would do. If it's not going to be that, then I give it to Iguanu. I give it to All Mind Iguazu. Because having to fight him and then 7 other, you know, ACs or whatever there or things with him, and then when he gets to phase 2, he has 2 of those sea spider things with them shooting you too. So if I had to do boss specifically, I had to be Iguazu All Mind. Because the reason why it's fun is because I get to kill Iguazu again. Because yeah, killing Iguazu is always fun. Cleared that with a single Zimmerman. Do you just enjoy pain, Mason? You just enjoy pain, Mason? Are you one of those people like who likes Nuzlocke? Watching Nuzlocke speedruns of things? Does you enjoy the pain and the restriction? I feel like that's where we're headed at this point. You see what my project is? I've been watching your AC3, like your Gen 3 starter project for your modeling, but outside of that, no. Did I miss something else? If I did, I'm curious. Oh, that's true. That is all pain. You're not wrong. Okay, that's a good point. Okay, that is a good point. That is a great point. That is a great point. All right, fine. I know it was the last mission, AC1, second part of MOA last mission. Yeah, I could see that too. I could. Target verified. Commencing hostilities.
Danger. AP at 10%.
There we go. I'm playing a sound thing for you. If someone keeps mentioning 9-ball, I'm going to do it for you. Ready? Here you go. And then cut off right before the big drop. Can't let go for too long. Can't let go on for too long. Weapon ideas. Rad mule. Rad, a mule. An arm-mounted active homing missile launcher repurposed from shoulder-mounted missile launchers, firing 8 missiles that unrelentingly hunt down the target. However, it travels slower than other weapons of this type, can be fired in a burst of 2 if charged. Oh. This guy just wants to bring back the old nuke arms, huh? Want to bring back the old Titan arms? Titan missile arms? Is that what you want here, basically? Shooting off 8 ACTs at once? Jeez. Is that what we're having here? That's what this reminds me of. I mean, 8 ACTs is a lot. I'm pretty sure those 8 missiles alone would be enough to nuke an AC almost. Like if you're staggered for any reason and those land, you're just dead. Like, we don't talk about time to kill. Those catch up to you, you're a goner. You don't live. You've been unlifed by those missile arms. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the idea because, man, I miss arm weapons. I love weapon arms. You hear me talking earlier about using the grenade launcher arms? I use weapon arms so much through the old gen games. Let's say like AC1, AC2. In AC3, I didn't use it as much, but I started using it more. When I got to Nexus gen, I mean, I use weapon arms all the time. Like I love and miss weapon arms. Yeetus deletus is correct. 20-second lock-on timer, surely that'll balance it. Yeah, I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would. All right, now an Archivist one, Plasma Caster. Yeah, Jeremiah, I know, I love the weapon arms too. I love them. And yeah, I can see, because melee is so good in PvE, it almost feels mandatory. But imagine, Mole, if we had blade weapon arms. Imagine if we had blade weapon arms. Okay, Mole, I have been begging for AC to do that for forever. Begging. To separate your left arm and right arm so that you could have a weapon arm in one hand and a regular hand in the other. I've been begging for that forever. I've wanted that as a feature for so long. The WA melee from Bird of the Day. Oh yeah, that is sick. You are not wrong. The animation on that is disgusting. You know, I have never actually played Daemon Ex Machina. Maybe I should give that a playthrough. I've always looked at it. The funny thing is I actually own the Switch version because I got it on clearance somewhere for like $5. But I never have actually played it. Would it be worth getting the Steam version and playing through it? Like, I know of it. I know some people from went there. I know the designs are, you know, Kodakawa and stuff. I get it, but, you know, the game makes you sad, Mason? Why does it make you sad? Why does it make you sad, Mason? I'm sad that you're sad. Smooth 60 FPS and mouse aim? Okay. Just play it and find out. Oh, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. That's fine. I probably should just play it. I've been meaning to play it for forever. I probably should. I should pick it on Steam. I keep waiting for it to go on sale, and it's like never on sale. I just keep waiting to go on sale. When it goes on sale, I'll probably pick it up. But it's like the thing's never on sale whenever I go to buy it. Or when I think to buy it's on sale. There's no time to touch grass. I have to wait too much to do. Yeah, I understand. Here, have some grass. I like the way it plays with the story got butchered by budget cuts. Oh. Well, that is sad. All right, back to this. Arquebus. Plasma Caster. Small size plasma weapon. Fires a continuous arc of plasma in front of the wielder. I almost read that as welder. I heard plasma, like arc, and my brain auto-filled in welder, but I caught it before I actually said that out loud. In front of the wielder for bursts of high damage. Frequent use will require a large cooldown. Plasma arcs will chain to nearby enemies. Okay. Hmm. The Max story got put in the JP exclusive design books. Oh, that's sad. Multiplayer component of DXM is pretty strange on top of the farming you need to do for weapons. The devs odd fixation with ice cream. Okay. They liked ice cream. I don't know. They got an ice cream shop that works like food buffs in Monster Hunter? What? In a mech game? How does that translate? All right, okay, I'll just have to play. I'll just have to play. It's fine. Not sure about this weapon. It's interesting, but what's Schneider? Shoulder-mounted linear cannon, a 40k towel broadside. Oh, whatever. Over weapons make a return. Maybe those bosses that are fun, but you have to get through a whole mission to reach them. Yeah, maybe. What's your opinion on Balteus currently? Oh. I'm Underground Depths 2 bosses or the Enforcer. Balteus kicked mine in for about 30 minutes, but before I figured out he's weak to energy weapons. Like him, he may be playing like a campy COD player. Or weapon, but he felt the thing died 125 times before I beat him. But I enjoyed every single second of it. Is this the guy who posted? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. All right, I think I went too far. I think it's down here. Oh, my ears. Maybe it was too early. I passed it already. It is the same guy. Infinitive negative. The same person. It's the same person. I'll go first. It's Balteus. How much he loved. This guy died a good 125 times before he beat Balteus. And think about it. This is after the nerf. A 125 times? Is this more clickbait, chat? Is this more post and read and comment bait? Is that what this is? If I lose to a fight 125 times, I think I'm done. It's Reddit, of course, clickbait. Yeah, that's true. I don't know anyone who has enough patience to lose in a boss fight 125 times. I don't know anyone that patient. Those who've seen me play before, I'm a very patient player. I don't get upset very easily. I'm not an angry gamer. Like I take things in stride pretty well in general. Even I don't have patience for this. I don't. Yeah, I agree with you, Mason. Yeah, if this is true, then, you know, kudos to him. But me and Melania in modded Elden Ring. What's modded Elden Ring? I assume if you love the Souls games that you enjoy things being overly difficult. That's just my assumption. Now, this is gonna come as a shock to people. Now, I realize this is coming from me. I realize it's coming from me, someone who's been playing the game since the demo disc on the PS1, all right? The games were generally difficult because the ridiculously awkward control scheme back in the day that made it more difficult because you had proper dual controls until we got the Nexus, okay? That being said, I, despite going against Ares in the arenas back in H2, 9-Ball, Phantasma, the remakes, you know, doing the pulverizer missions I think I'm thinking about for Last Raven, you know, all the different boss fights, different things, the things that were insanely hard to do overall by comparison to other things, right? I don't feel like Armored Core is an overly difficult game. Yo, thanks for subbing on YouTube, JC. Appreciate you. Thank you. I think it's just different. Yeah, let me explain. It's not to say Armored Core isn't difficult. It is a difficult game. I'm not going to say it's a game for the faint of heart, all right? I'm not going to say it's a game that anyone can just pick up and play and it's a piece of cake. It's not. There's a lot of design elements. There's a lot of customization. There's a lot of things that you understand, some intricacies of what the parts do and how they affect your overall build. That's been true from the games, not just 6, but even previous games. I don't think the games themselves are overly difficult. I think once you have a grasp of the movement system and the mechanics of the game, I think the game just makes sense. And once the game makes sense to you, it's not overly difficult anymore. Does it mean it's not difficult at all? No. YouTube unsubbed you? Well, that's weird. Odd. Okay. I know YouTube's been on a quote-unquote anti-bot tear. Maybe I thought maybe somehow you got swept up in a bot sweep. I don't know. I have actually noticed that I'd lost about 30 some subs the other day. So maybe something YouTube's doing. I don't know. I don't know. What do you all think? You think Armored Core is truly like a difficult or a hard game to play? Or it's just that so many people, the game is just so unique and so different from other games that people just have a hard time grasping it or getting used to it. No, I'm talking even like mechanically. I'm talking mechanically. Like, because I don't think the game's difficult because of the boss design. I don't think the game's difficult because of the mission design. I don't think the game is difficult because of the restrictions or the difficulty it placed, the bar it placed on you. I think it's difficult for people because because it's complicated. I think people confuse or misconstrue difficulty with complicated. Because it is very unique. It's extremely unique. But I think it's mechanically complex compared to other games. Mechanically unique how most games play. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying. I think it's hard to play. It also depends on the mechanic of the game. The third gen had some that took me some. Yep, there was some third gen stuff. I completely agree with you on that one. Steep learning curve, very smooth once you understand. Yeah, exactly. It took me some time to know some quick turn stuff exists. Yep, Hui. Yep, and fifth gen. No amount of simplifying the game is going to get me to consistently win for a 1v5. Okay, I'll give you that. That mission is garbage. Arterial carpals or whatever. Yeah, that mission is unfair. That mission is fundamentally unfair. This is a very nuanced. Yeah, exactly. Complexity against customization object. Yeah.
You must be Raven.
Yo, Kappa Nerd with the Prime sub. Thank you, Kappa. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. A lot of stats knowledge to gain that making your AC, which is uncommon in many games. Yeah, true. The assembly is hands down amazing. Yeah, it is. Hours spent in the garage. Hours. See, Mace, I think you hit on the head. I think what, especially even like, but the thing is, this is not a new problem. It was a problem back in the older game generation too, but I think it's even more, I think it's more prevalent today. I think you have a lot of people who are so used to going online, looking at build videos and grabbing a build and then taking that build and playing and expecting to win. Like in Armored Core, you can't do that. You can't pick up the game for the first time, go on YouTube, look at some PvP or even PvE builds videos. Like, here's the best way to beat this mission. Go into it and just expect to win. Like, there's a lot of people, because like things like Diablo or, you know, loadouts like in Call of Duty or whatever it may be, that people expect to be able just to take these builds, copy them for them to use themselves, and they expect going into the game like, all right, this build wins, let's go. Not realizing that you're ruining the experience for yourself, because people play this game very uniquely. There's a lot of pilot expression, as I call it, in Armored Core, for individual players to express how they want to play the game, and it comes out because people play extremely uniquely in this game. Like you look at things like Modern Warfare and stuff, where they're doing like, you know, slide canceling and weapon switching and, you know, like all the stuff you could do. You're seeing a lot of the same tech people use, but honestly, and there's a lot of tech you can learn and get shown in Armored Core throughout its history. But the fact that this game allows you to play in such a wide variety of unique ways, people need to, like, you know, people need to learn to play this game the way that makes them play it the way they enjoy it. Like, this game is not meant to be a cut and paste thing. It's supposed to be something that you build and you figure out for yourselves. It works better. Oh, Dr. Wiley, my computer is having some issues. Hence why I'm not playing AC6 right now. We're just browsing Reddit and chatting. And I did not ask for money, but people were begging to send me money. And so a whole lot of people sent me money. And so I'm good. I'm good. Like, my parts are already ordered. They'll be here Friday. And it's all been paid for. All of it. Which is hence the thank you. Because this is what this is. This is me saying, I started with saying thank you, just sitting around in the chat. And it's I was begging, that's why it's at the bottom of my thing, says you are all awesome, because you all are. I've loved this little community that's been built around this, that I've got to be a part of. It's been I said the happiest surprise and all the Armored Core 6 stuff is this little community that I've had a chance to be a part of. That got rebuilt from my Discord server and interact with people on the stream and stuff. It's so much fun. And the fact that the people actually think that I'm worth some of their money. Like, I don't think I'm anything really special. I just love Armored Core. And so I hope that exudes in the way I talk about it and to explain these things, because I love Armored Core. So get more parks in the line. I agree. I hope we get more content as well. Now, they did say at the preview event when we interviewed them that more content isn't out of the question. More content isn't out of the question. They're just uber focused on the initial release first. Well, the initial release is pretty successful. The most successfully sold Armored Core in history. So I'm hoping that benchmark has been set and they give us more. That's what I'm hoping. You are humble. I'm not going to even respond to that. There's no way to respond to someone calling you humble the right way, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Yeah, we got some new parts and ranked. That shows they are actually, I mean, to talk about a first in the series, a first, like adding a whole new online game mode and new parts mid game, not even a full like release, like Verdict Day for live from Verdict Day or 4 Answer from 4. Hey Raven, hey, go do your errands. Good luck in singles climbing. It's a rough world out there. But yeah, Dr. Wiley, that's why we're doing this. So actually, I forgot to say that. So some of the ones I actually picked out. So when people donated, you can leave like a little like message, and I pulled out a few of the ones I really liked. So I had one. Lily just said, "Got you, fam." They donated money or gave money to help me with my parts to my PC stuff, and just said, "Got you, fam," which I appreciate that. One was like, "A raven cannot fly on overheated wings." I appreciated that one too. That one was fun. One was just a link to a GIF, and I was a little scared when I saw the link. I'm like, "What is this?" And then I went to the link, and it was just it was the Fry from Futurama saying, "Shut up and take my money." That's all it said. That's all it was, just a GIF saying, "Shut up and take my money." But then there was this one. This one was from a rather sizable donation, that actually covered probably half of what it cost to replace the parts from this one donation, which was nuts. It said, "Hi Cleric, in a world where YouTube is full of haters and constant negative videos, you stand out as you're not like them. YouTube needs more calm and happy voices even when things aren't perfect. We need more of you, not less of you. Hope this helps." Like, that's what I woke up to this morning. It's kind of hard not to have a good day unless when your day starts that way. Like, I mean, it's a roller coaster that went from my computer not working and can't play to I got it semi-working but still can't play to, man, I gotta buy all these things, and it was obviously not in the budget. I put a post out essentially saying, "Hey, look, I'm not gonna play for a while." To people just giving so generously that it's all paid for, it's just, the roller coaster of emotions is nuts. So it's touching to say the least. Touching to say the least. So I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. So, the words of Keanu Reeves, you're awesome. All right. This guy did an Enforcer no damage run, eh? Enforcer no damage.
That's the Enforcer, an AI-controlled prototype developed by the PCA.
Oh, I see workers. I like this person already. Got workers. Bunk. No charge spike? Okay. All right. Man, he was lagged for a long time. All right, he's gonna do the ground charge attack. Gotta jump. Dodges the pulse. Nice. Ooh, dodges the lance. Not bunk, dead. Oh no, a little bit left. Oh, with the kick finish styling. Styling with the kick finish. Styling with the kick finish. That's nuts. Oh, you have Zimmer shield build like the top, like that top player I heard about? Or yes, me. I wonder what she's doing right now. Her. This. Oh, they want to get gets Rissa. Rip. Hope you already made it to hope you already made it in S rank when you found them, because yeah, Rissa is a hard one to deal with. Yeah, I'd be down for a Green Knight, sure. Yeah, I'd be down for it. I love Armored Core stuff. If it's Armored Core stuff, I'm glad to look at it, sure. Happy to take a peek. Happy to take a peek. Row, fight the corpos. Full playthrough? This guy, what, this guy doing a Gurren Lagann theme playthrough? Hammer Werger, yeah.
It looks like the guest of honor's here. Hey, buddy.
Liberate me. Yep, Gurren Lagann.
I never thought I'd be rubbing shoulders with the liberator of Rubicon.
Oh, funny note, chat. My brother just took me to the first Gurren Lagann movie yesterday. We've seen it before, obviously, like a long time ago. But Gurren Lagann right now is having a limited release in the theaters, the special event theater. And so yesterday in theaters was the sub, English sub, and tomorrow is the English dub. And next week on Tuesday is the English sub, and then Wednesday the English dub of the second Gurren Lagann movie. So if you want to go see that in theaters, it's worth it. One of my top 3 favorite animes of all time is that series. Yeah, it's the 15th anniversary, I think. I think it's the 15th anniversary. Oh, hey, Nesto. Oh, came back from the, yeah. Yep, I love those things. Like, one of my top 3 favorite animes of all time is Gurren Lagann. Especially the movies. The second movie is, it's utter insanity. But yeah, it's the 15th anniversary. So, they actually had a special like pre-blurb on the Japanese on the sub one, where it was the voice actor for Kamina was in there, and the original directors for the series. Hey Nesto, they do something like that in the English release. Was it the Japanese people or the English dub people?
Every Rubiconian who heard your cry rose up to fight.
Big O, showtime. Fun lore quiz, chat. Before I became cleric, and that became like my official nickname or my tag or handle or whatever. When I think I got that I officially settled on cleric when I was 18, and I kind of kept it since. I was the negotiator. So negotiator based off of Big O, and my main AC was called Big O. So congrats, Dr. Wiley.
Let's show them there's a future for
Little
Rubicon
bit of
beyond
pre-cleric
these
lore
scorched
there.
skies.
Row, fight the power.
Main system activating combat mode.
V4, Rusty was the first to offer his help.
Do a little bit here, because it doesn't fault this. Oh, okay. Props for using the lance, because that's the most drill thing we have. Makes a lot of sense. Thank you for that. Waiting for the Gurren Lagann mod. Oh, I'd play that hands down. I would so play it. Tengen Toppa. I approve of still being manhandled. Exactly.
Let's shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%.
The enemy's taking
The
critical
drill
damage.
that'll pierce the heavens. Macross Robotech, nice. You got the VHS. Yes.
Knew there'd be more. I'm beat, buddy. Well, they're gonna.
I think my first mecha anime, if I'm correct, was Police Tank. So back in the day, Sci-Fi Channel, when I was a kid, used to run anime summers, where they had like a summer of anime movies and shows and stuff on the Sci-Fi Channel. And I think the first mecha anime I was ever exposed to, technically, was Police Tank.
Finish this, right? I guess I'm not done yet then. AP.
Hold up, I'm stopping this. Wait. Dr. Wiley, you haven't seen Akira? I'm not gonna make you feel bad. Like, that's not my way of doing things. Original Mobile Suit Gundam on VHS. Nice. You haven't seen Akira, Wiley? Really? Oh, dude, that's a must. If I can make a recommendation, definitely pick up the new updated remastered version and add some extra stuff to it. It is good. Like, yeah, like that anime, you'd be amazed. You watch Akira and you'd be like, how was this made back in the 80s? The animation is gorgeous. The animation is gorgeous in Akira. Like the lighting and the After Effect images, the lighting and stuff, like it's so good. Yeah, definitely watch Akira. Definitely.
50%. AP at 30%. Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Octopus!
Oh yeah, when Tsunami brought anime back? Yeah, Tsunami.
Confirmed. V2 snail down.
Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Allow me to educate you in this unit. Get your AC marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. Ace Combat 7's release. Nice. Looks cool. Good looking AC. The Mandalorian and Grogu, Baby Yoda. What? Oh, I get it. I get it. So I get it. Okay, so this is like the little carrier, the little pram that Grogu rides around in. That's like Grogu like inside the pram of that weapon. I get it. Yeah, I see like the visor has like the look to it too. Okay, I'll give it to you. That's cool. That's cool. So that's Baby Yoda in a little pram, little thing he floats around in, and this is the Mandalorian. All right. The brown motif stuff, it's cool. Okay. Good enough. Any thoughts or tips on my build? Say what you want. It's always give you my tip. Always. Play what you want. I'm addicted to needle launchers. What do I do? Ever since I got that, I've ran them for the whole New Game Plus. Now I'm using them again for every mission New Game Plus. Plus, I can't stop. They feel so good and too good to take off. I feel like everything else is a pea shooter compared to them. What do I do to get away from wanting to use them? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. And yes, Bull, yes, show them the LCB. I agree. LCB will change your tune. Oh, it's the infinitive negative guy again. The guy who said the Baltius fight was 125 fails. What's he saying now? My advice, large missiles. That's tough for, I don't know. How do I beat Enforcer? I can't even get any damage before he rushes me with his sword. I'm able to set my medium heavy with 1 minigun, 2 songbirds, and an energy rifle. No, I'm just gonna stop commenting on this dude's stuff. I feel like either I'm making fun of someone who's generally having a hard time in the game or it's bait. Either way, I don't want to give it too much attention. Addict a certain weapon, yeah, but not too addict and stick with it. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Are they getting B rank with this build? Yeah, hand missile, you know. Hand laser pistols and missiles, that's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. And SVO? What? Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Total EN output 3641. Total EN load 3640. That's close. It's real close. Help you understand what? You got a 3641 build? Nice. Nice. Master of mobility. That's a bold statement. Master of mobility. Master. Got an earshot punish. Earshot's a good punish. It hurts a lot. This guy has subtitles in his own... What? That guy... He just got open field bumped. Yowza. Okay, that hurt. Another emblem that someone made in game. That is crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Once again, people's immigration ability is insane. Insane. I'm learning the way of the shield. It's been pretty successful. Yep, shields are strong. Having a hard time against LCP tanks or missilers, shields are a good counter. Matchup ability fail. Yeah, unfortunately. You got bunked. Got bunked hard. Should missile hatching for 4th gen be in 6? I mean, this hatching was a neat feature in NC4A. It lets you ACS with rapid fire or shotguns that detonate missiles as they left an enemy AC. Or missile rats to focus better on avoiding gunfire because being hatched enemy means you can take more damage from their weapons. A missile hatching should work it. Huh. So missile hatching as a balance against missiles. Huh. I had honestly never considered it. That actually wouldn't be a bad mechanic to have in 6. It wouldn't. That would not be a bad mechanic to have in 6. Yeah, well, I see what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The way not to add flares or decoys or whatever. Exactly. Huh. I think this person's onto something. That's actually a pretty good point. I had never even considered it, to be honest with you. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Kudos to this person. That didn't even enter my mind as a balancing option. I kind of like that, and honestly, I think it even works in current gen without any other major changes. That's cool. I like the idea. All right, props to them. Ooh. Now there's been some time. Where do you rank Armored Core 6 among the rest of the series? When the game job seemed like it says that it was the best in the series, the same thing happened with Fire Emblem 3 Houses Arrive, Tales of Arise, Street Fighter 6. I could go on. Where do you place 6 now? I'll be honest, I'm not sure I want to answer that question. I'm not even sure I want to answer that question. Because I'd almost rather do like the tier list thing with like S and A and B and stuff, but honestly, I'd be like, for me, it'd be like S plus, S minus, and A for the most part, because I love Armored Core, so I'm not that objective. I had a hard time ranking them for that reason. I would think 6. I think 6 could crack my top 5. It could. 6 could generally crack my top 5. As being a mostly PvE focused game, and that's also where I also focus most of my rankings for Armored Core in general is off the PvE side. Although the PvE side does have some bigger weight on certain ACs than the others. I could see it cracking my top 5. The best, I don't know. I don't think it'd be best for me still, personally. Get some sleep, Gato. I'm probably gonna go sleep here pretty soon or two myself. I've been going for almost 3 hours. I myself also need to go to sleep here because I have work in the morning. I could see it cracking my top 5. I could. But not number 1 though. I don't think it's the best in the series. It's some of the best story. It's some of the best sound engineering. It's definitely some of the best voice acting. That's for sure. The mission structure is cool, but I don't know. There's some things about it that I don't prefer compared to other titles, but I could see it being in my top 5, but not number 1. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at a little bit too, Nesto. Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's just, it's really good. I enjoyed it a lot. So all right, chat. Let's finish with this. one. I feel like this is gonna be a good one to end on for end the stream here. It's titled "So I tried out comp/ranked, and I see this dude is running double pistols. Let's see how it went." Double pistol, 6 missile slicer. How ineffective those pistols are is painful. Double jukes the Pulse blade. Nice. And just look how ineffective those handguns are. Oh my word. Yow. They're dancing. Wait, he's going against the other guy who's also using pistols. I just realized that. The other guy also has a pistol. What are the odds the dual pistol guy got into a match and ranked with another pistol guy? I never see pistols, ever. Chat, listen. I am in the A ranks of both threes. In both threes and singles. I have yet to see a single pistol. Yet this guy's double pistol came across another pistol user. I like Nexus a lot too. Nexus, by the way, Dr. Wiley, Nexus is still #1 for me as well. But like I said, if you watch my top 5 AC videos, you know it's more for sentimental reason than anything else. I have an extreme sentimental attachment to AC Nexus for good reason. So, yeah, exactly. He's too far away with the pistols. He wins though. Congrats. You notice that's on phase 2 win. He lost phase 1. He didn't show phase 1's loss. Should have showed the whole match, my guy. Not just you winning. Kick whipped.
50%.
Still not getting in close enough with the pistols. He's having a hard time. He's got to get in closer. That's a better range for a second there, but he's actively backpedaling. He's not being the aggressor almost at all in this scenario.
At 30%.
Oh, that blade hit. Anyways, nice little phantom hit. Nice. Remember the assault armor is gonna have to back off. The guy ate the full 6 missile though. Oh, the assault armor kill. Nice. I'm not sure the purpose of this. So I tried out comp ranked, other than being kind of clickbaity. But I don't know. He's got to be more aggressive with the pistol if he wants to make them work. All right, we're gonna raid Dodo Mosh. Dodo Mosh. He's doing speed runs on Armored Core 6. He's doing a lot of cool testing on Armored Core 6. Like figuring out a lot of the mechanics at the back end of AC6. I came across the stream today. I enjoyed watching it quite a bit. So we're gonna raid him on the Twitch side. For those on the YouTube side, there's no raid option. But we're gonna raid him on this side. But seriously, chat, as I said earlier in the middle of the night, thank you all for your donations, helping me recuperate all the costs for getting my new PC parts to get my PC up and running so I can play AC6 again. Be looking forward to me, assuming I get everything up in time, everything gets here on time like it's supposed to, and I get everything working. Be looking forward to a stream from me on Saturday. That stream on Saturday is going to be exciting. It could even potentially be a complete first for Armored Core 6. That's as close as I'm going to let you get to what's going on. All right. Uber tease, I know. But assuming it all works out like it's supposed to, it could be a first for AC6. So, all right. Anyways, we'll go over to Dodo here. We'll give him a watch. Dr. Wiley's like, intrigued? Intrigued? We're gonna rate them. So thank you all so much for your time. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. There was a lot of fun, a lot of good discussion, a lot of things going on. And I will see you all next time. Thanks.
Wait. What? Fuck, you're just a Gen 4. You belong in a